I want to do some changes about my desk setup. It's not big changes, small ones. For instance, for over here, I like how I laid out some of my gear that I'm using frequently. But I want to rise it up a little bit so that I can have space underneath it and to put all these things on top of something like a shelf or something like that, or a riser or monitor riser. I don't really know, but I'm thinking about 10 centimeters of space underneath it. I already have that light here, but around here I have nothing. It's only my mic and the monitor, and it's feeling empty. I have some stuff here that is on a cart, but it's too dark over here where the mic is. I need to put a light over here. I will try to find something that is a little bit small and warm. And for this back wall, I want to put some LED strip on the edge over here so that it can illuminate upwards. So what a better place to go and try to find something than IKEA. So let me make a quick run to IKEA and we'll see if I can find something that might do the job. 1 hour later, here we are. I'm lucky that I live close to IKEA. So let's see what I found. First item, it's the shelf. It's not very long, but I think it will be great. Only one problem. This shelf is white, as you can see, and I want this gray color. So the next thing is gray paint. I got it from IKEA and I'm hoping that it's the same grade as this one. Let's hope. Next thing on the list is brushes, because how can I paint if I don't have brushes? For me to rise it up, I need some legs, so I found nice shiny chrome legs that will lift it up about 10 centimeters, exactly as I want it. This is the LED strip that I was talking about. I will put it on the corner so that I can illuminate from below. It's RGB so that I can change the color depending on my mood. And last but not least, as I talked for another lamp, here it is. It's a small one, it's a stylish one. I like it, I love it. We'll see how it will look, and of course a nice bulb for it. And here it is. Let's hope that I can make it as good as I imagine it will be. I will need to paint this one, so I'm not sure how will this look. I'm crossing my fingers that it will be at least close to this gray. Now let's go do some painting, shall we? Okay, so this here is going to be my painting surface. First, let's remove those stickers. Okay, so this is what I ended up with. It's a nice gray color, it's still wet, but it has a little bit of a natural wood finish that I didn't anticipate for, but I think that it looks really nice. It looks like raw painted wood. We'll see how it will look after it dries. While the paint dries, let's assemble this nice little lamp and see how it will look. Okay, it it should look something like a lantern. Let's see. You twist the knob, it goes dimmer or brighter. I don't think that we'll need these instructions or this. So okay. Real glass. And this is all in the box. No. I think that we need a light bulb. Here it is. Okay, well, what do you think? I think it looks really nice. Let's plug it in. All right, the moment of truth. Okay, it gets a little bit of a lot of play on the knob. You have to twist it really far so that it can brighten up. But yeah, looks great. It lights up nice, warm. Next up on the list is the light strip. Okay, let's see what we have here. What is this? Oh, okay. This is going to be very handy. You don't know that it comes with this. Again, manual, we don't need it because we're real men. Okay, oh, it's RGB. And they have to glue everything. See? All right, so how does this work? You just, or this is for the cable. I think it's for the cable. Okay, maybe I will look at the manual. So I have my power bank here, 71%, it will be enough. Let's see now. Huh. Yeah, it has some nice colors. It's not overpowered, so this is good. I don't like my RGB strips to be super bright, but we'll mount it when we have our shelf, because I'm thinking light on top of the shelf so that it can illuminate this black backdrop, and light underneath the shelf so that you can see what's underneath it. And then the light strip will go along the edge of the desk right back around my monitor over here. So this is basically my plan, so that it can illuminate this nice textured backdrop. But we can do this after we put the shelf over here. And those are the legs. Let's take a quick look at them. My god, I did big mess over here. Let's take a quick look. Okay, so as you saw, my shelf is quite thin, so those screws won't work or they will poke out of it. So we won't use these. Those are spacers some sort. Let's see what else do we have in the box over here. Okay, yeah. Basically, those legs are for cabinet. And if we don't use those spacers, I think that we might get away with this only. And because I cannot use those big screws, I will use double-sided tape over here, and the shelf will be on top of it, basically like this. And you will be able to see those chrome legs. Okay, we can work with this. First, our paint needs to dry, so this is for a little bit later. Of course, you guys won't need to wait for the paint, because with the snap of a finger, everything will be over here all good and dry. Okay, so here it is, all dry. I think that the gray tone is pretty much similar. This one is matte gray. This has this shiny texture to it, but yeah, I can work with it. Alright, so let's remove all of this and start working. Now, we need to attach those legs over here. Because the shelf is so thin, as you can see, I cannot put screws. I mean, I can, but I don't have small screws, so I'm going to use double-sided tape. I haven't painted the bottom, I don't need to. Alright, they are all attached, as you can see, no problems over here. So, I'm thinking something like this, as you can imagine. One last thing, I want to put my LED strip over here. So, I'll place my LED strip on top of the shelf, like so, and it will illuminate on this black backdrop. Also, I want the LED strip to go underneath it, so that it can illuminate underneath here. Because if I want to put something over here, I want it to be illuminated. This is too big for here, but for instance, those kind of small things. So let's put the LED strip. Okay, so overall I think that it looks really good, at least for me. Here is the light that I was talking about. Yeah, I really needed some bit of light over here. That light strip just gives such a cool warm vibe along the edge of the desk. And this thing over here, it's just, for me, it's doing it. Over here I have the light that I'm constantly using for product photography, my 35 lens, this is the standard or the kit lens, 85mm attached on my camera, spare mouse, and everything just ties up really good. Over here I have my two notebooks that I'm all constantly drawing and writing stuff, a little bit of music, and this empty spot is for the camera that I'm using right now. So overall I think that it looks nice. It's nothing amazing or over the top. It's just a nice clean desk. So tell me in the comments, what do you think? Is it nice or it didn't justify the efforts